I've always told people that there will be a way that problem will come. It is the way you handle it. Every problem starts from little, but and you know, pride and how will I call it, arrogance will make some people not to know what to do. What's up, ladies and gents? If this is your first time of coming across the Town Crier, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, do not forget to follow. If you're a returning follower, may God bless you and bless you massively. Of course, we have been following this Ekubo story back to back. In fact, this is one of our major story in January, and we're going to be giving you updates. Please, if you have not yet liked our video, according to YouTube policy, the more you like our video, the more YouTube will help recommend our videos to other subscribers that have not yet subscribed to the channel. Of course, this saga has continued, and since Fiance is not ready to rest. Now, keeping with Ekubo and the ex, he told me he won't sleep with me. I'm about to review some things, and you're going to pay attention and pay attentively, because this is getting messy. Ekubo thought that bringing out a public apology to clear his name would be smart, not knowing that the girl he's dealing with is equally a human being and has family, and they will do everything to expose him to the social media. Now, she said, he told me he won't sleep with me, that I should go sleep with other men. Actor Ekubo's estranged fiancé finally opens up on why she ended their relationship after 5 years of dating. Model and estranged fiancé of actor Ekubo, Fiance Achelonu, in a tell-all interview, has finally revealed why she publicly had ended their relationship. In a chat with blogger Stella Dimoko Crocus, she highlighted that Alice's infidelity and narcissistic behavior were some of the reasons she ended the relationship. She said, I had several reasons why I broke up with him. Alex is extremely narcissistic. The charming personality he shows to everyone was not who he was to me. Behind those smiles of our happy photos, he was always lying, cheating, and gaslighting me. The day after we got engaged, it became worse. He then became more controlling and verbally abusive. We argued so much, and it was close to becoming physical. I was scared of his rage. I told my sister and documented for record's sake in case anything happened. I can't begin to give details of everything that went wrong for me to call it off. But one major red flag that made me devastated was that he told me he won't sleep with me, but I should go and sleep with other men. Imagine telling that to your fiancé that has kept herself for you for 5 years. At that moment, I realized he didn't truly love me. It started going downhill from there. Emotional abuse. She noted she didn't intend to hurt him by publicly announcing the end of their engagement. She said our wedding plans were so public. He was the one that chose the wedding date and announced it publicly. So I felt I had to say something because everyone was buying tickets and preparing for the wedding. If Alex was mature enough to speak to me when things were falling apart, instead of focusing on looking perfect on social media, my public statement would have been avoided. But I would have still ended things with him, but done it privately. You see, people are telling Fiance Achelonu to keep quiet, stop talking. You are dishing out a lot of information. Same people that were asking her what happened, they are now hearing the information. They are telling her to now keep quiet. You see, one thing with bringing out information online is deep, because the moment you start, be ready to continue. I'm not done, no, but you see, people that are molested or abused in a relationship, people will be shouting, they didn't speak out. Now they are speaking out, you are still telling them shut up. I don't understand the kind of language that Nigerians don't understand, but I'm coming and I'm going to say it. Now, the other revelation she said, this one is now the full revelation. I caught him cheating with a curvy foreign woman who questioned his sexuality over his inability to perform. Actor Ekubo's estranged fiancé reveals in an intriguing expose. Fiance Achelonu, estranged fiancé of actor Alex Ekubo, has given more insight into the cheating allegations she leveled against him. In a chat with blogger Stella, she revealed she didn't lie about Alex not being intimate with her in 5 years. I did not lie. I have nothing to gain by saying Alex and I were not intimate for the 5 years we were in a relationship. While I was loyal, he constantly cheated. We broke up in August 2021 and I blocked him in January 2022. His aunt contacted me and asked if I could see him before I leave Nigeria. I agreed and I unblocked him and he begged to see me for closure. I was hesitant but agreed. When we met and Alex confessed a lot of things to me and apologized for everything, things got emotional, so he attempted to be intimate with me for the first time. I was in shock because he said his religion and journey had stopped him from these 5 years, but love was still there, so we proceeded anyway. Before I could even land back in LA, the next day he told me he told all his friends and family we had sex. It seems like the part he left out to them was that it was the first time we tried. It was strange to me how important it was for him to tell everyone around him. He even encouraged me to share with my friends and family. I believe he was proud of himself, but embarrassed at the same time that he never slept with me before. On the cheating allegation, she said, I caught him cheating on me with a curvy foreign woman that even offered to pay him money for him to sleep with her. They spent the weekend in a hotel and she was so angry he couldn't perform with her, so she found out about me on Instagram and sent me a screenshot of their chat and a change in which she called his names and questioned his sexuality. He apologized to me and said at least he didn't cheat technically because he was celibate with her. I was even disappointed he didn't sleep with her, to be honest. It would have at least validated some things for me. She was surprised that he didn't even sleep with the other woman. You see, a lot of things, mixed feeling that is here, and I don't even know where to start from. Somebody said that he wanted the damage control. Now, this is the damage control. Somebody said this kind of stuff can't be hidden forever. You go still catch one day. I think Nigerians should start accepting these people, I beg. Obviously, this actually proved that is proving that Alex is actually a gay, and the kind of gay we are talking about is maybe an occultic gay. It's not me that is saying it, because from what I read from Fiance actually, I'm trying to analyze and organize. And when it's there's different type of gay that you decided to be doing on your own, you can sleep with woman and sleep with man, but there's an occultic gay that they will tell you that you will never sleep with them. The day you sleep with woman, the day you lose everything you have, or you can even lose your life. This is deep. I don't have any much to say because, of course, I'm a blogger and whatever I get from the street of the social media, I'll bring it up for discussion. If it's going to make her feel better, keep talking about it there. Everyone handles being hurt differently. Of course, Alex Ekubo thought that dealing with Fancy would be so cold because he felt that Fancy is a cold person. And somebody said in this life, never try to play a smart woman. Fancy, continue to speak your truth until you are free. Ignore those people telling you to keep quiet. Love and light to everyone. Emotional intelligence is key. She's hot, but she should move on and heal. Saying this won't change anything. Well, let's see how it goes. But from what that has been revealed, Alex Ekubo has really rubbed, petty on his face. We are still waiting to hear the side of his own story because I won't conclude till everything has been made in public. And finally, we can now have something to say. But for now, peace remain to those who are suffering. But those of you telling Fiance Achelonu, I've even crammed her name now because I'm now following up their story to keep quiet. Please stop telling her to keep quiet. Let her say everything. It's not easy to wait for a man 5 years. 5 years waiting for a man, honored, responsible. You didn't cheat on him. and the man is doing all these things. Now, let's hear from his own side. Peace out.